Listen more, talk better, listen like a pro, and improve your communication. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you really listened to someone? And I mean, truly tuned in, not just to their words, but also their emotions, their tone, their pauses, their whole physiology. If you want to connect, influence, and communicate better, it is important that you master the art of listening. So my invitation to you, stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have more tools to listen like a pro and also build stronger and deeper relationships. One more thing, if you stay until the end, I also have a fun listening game which I use in some of my sessions that will improve the way you communicate with others. So let's get started. Lesson number 1, the power of silence. First up, silence. Yes, silence. Most people are uncomfortable with pauses. But here's the thing. Silence allows the other person to process their thoughts and emotions. It also shows them that you're giving them the space to be heard. So next time you're tempted to jump in with advice or provide a response, just pause, smile, stay quiet. You'll be amazed at what people share when you give them the room. Lesson 2. Reflecting feelings. Listening, as I've said before, is not just about understanding what the other person is saying. It is also about trying to understand how the other person feels. So reflecting feelings will help you doing this. For example, if someone says, "I'm so overwhelmed with a project," imagine a colleague at work. Well, you could respond with, "Yes, you sound," or "You look overwhelmed." But I'm also sensing that you are very committed to this project. So what am I doing? As I'm listening, I'm reflecting the feelings, but I'm also adding a positive alternative, which I present as a question for the other person to consider. Lesson 3. Paraphrasing to build clarity. This is about repeating what you've heard in your own words. What you're looking for is confirmation that you have understood correctly. For instance, if someone explains a problem that is quite complex, you might say, "So what I'm hearing is," and then use their own words. And then you can ask a question, "Is that correct? Are we on the same page?" What's the beauty of this? That it not only avoids or helps you avoid miscommunication, but it also shows the other person that you are really paying attention. Paraphrasing is simpler than you think. Hey, a very quick note. If you're finding these videos helpful, I invite you to check out my channel for more videos like this on communication, confidence, creating an impact, presentation skills, public speaking. I'll see you there. Lesson 4. Meeting them where they are. Now, let's talk about meeting the other person, meeting someone where they are. Listening isn't just about your ears, and I've said this a few times during this video. It's also about your presence, your posture, your physiology, your pauses, how you engage the other person. So my recommendation is that you start by reading the other person's cues. For example, if you sense tension, well, maintain a bit of distance and mirror part of their energy. This will show you respect their space. And as you begin to build a bit of trust, you can start to shift your posture to go to a more open position, for example, because these subtle changes, like leaning forward or maybe uncrossing your arms, will positively influence the tone of that interaction. In the end, the key is to meet them where they are and gently leading them to what could be a better state. Lesson 5. Ask thoughtful questions. Let's talk about asking thoughtful, open-ended questions. These kind of questions help people expand on their ideas and, most importantly, will give you deeper insights into their perspective. So as an example, if someone is telling you about an issue they're having with their boss or another colleague, instead of doing the same old approach of jumping in with suggestions, with a solution, this is what you can do. Instead, step back, pause for a moment, and ask, what's within your control to improve that situation? Present it back to them. These thoughtful questions demonstrate that you care. They also demonstrate curiosity, encourage reflection, and empower the other person to find their own answers. The listening game challenge. Now, here is your challenge as promised. I want you to find a partner, okay? And ask that person to tell you all about a problem or a situation they are facing. The conversation, this is important, needs to last at least 7 minutes, okay? So time it. What's your goal? Well, I want you to use all 5 tips, okay, that I've covered with you in this video. Number 1, embrace the silence. Use it proactively, remember that. Pause at those key moments to give the other person space to think and share more. Number 2, reflect their feelings to show empathy. Number 3, paraphrase to confirm you are understanding their message. 4, adjust your body language, your physiology, your tone to meet them where they are and to positively influence the tone of the conversation. Finally, ask thoughtful, open-ended questions to help the other person expand and for you to gain deeper insights. Once you finish, okay, I want you to swap so that you can as well benefit from this experience, okay? I want you to benefit from what it feels like to listen and also to be truly heard, okay? I want you to experiment with both. And at the end of the exercise, reflect on the experience together. Did you listen better? How did it feel for both of you? Share your thoughts in the comments. As you know, I always like to hear from you. So, there you have it. 5 powerful listening techniques to improve the way in which you communicate. Silence, reflecting feelings, paraphrasing, meeting people where they are, and asking thoughtful questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, remember to create a positive impact, live fully, learn constantly, and love deeply. See you in the next video.